Sticky again! Alright, so yeah, then you have your opportunity to get your revenge here, Sticky. I assume this is the same deck, so let's just reset the notes real quick. This will be the third match we do on stream this morning. Do I like this hand? Do I like this hand? Yeah, we've got everything we need. Third 2 Trickster is often. So we're going to go with Wild, Brave into Purpose and Trickster. Alright, and we are on the draw. So on the draw. Alright, do we get a resource? Oh, we get a resource. That's so great. Alright, we're in. We are in. Brave. There's also not a lot of actions in the deck, and there's a ton of troops. So this is why Might Singer is really good. If it's a non-shard, it is most of the time a troop. So there's no counter magic here. I think we're just supposed to. This can get a diamond when we need to. So we're going to go with Sapphire with a Shard of Purpose here, and use the Brave to put the Trickster in play. Alright. Trickster. Good old Trickster. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well... Alright. We lost a champion power activation for nothing. Good thing is that this is... Oh, Curvin Creeper. Extended Art. So, that's nice. Yeah. Giving an incentive to someone to use Transmographates right away on the first 2 turns is just so strong. Next turn we might not be... Well, we might just be going for Adjudicator, right? We've got the same health. Counter Magic is open, so I think we'd rather have Might Singer countered than Adjudicator in this matchup. So first we're going to attack with the Creeper. And then we play the Might Singer, and if it's not countered, we play a Wild Shard. Yeah, it's countered. That's okay. We want this Adjudicator to work. So here we're going to use the Brave, play Arcane Focus, try to find another threat. We don't. Here I like playing another resource to play the other Arcane Focus. Let's just keep the Wild for now in case we draw a Might Singer. Just play the other Arcane Focus. And yeah, sure, Brave. Alright, so that's we're not under any pressure right now. We have an Adjudicator next turn if we can. Yeah, I punt. I don't have this one set it up. Oh, Dreamweaver, that's a problem. That's a big problem. But we didn't really add anything anyway to deal with this guy, so Crocosaur here would be nice. No Crocosaur. Can we manage to play the Adjudicator for some value here? We're going to loop these back. Can we go down to 2? I don't think we can. The best we can do is just play another Brave and the Adjudicator for some health back. We don't have... Misplayed, misplayed, misplayed. Don't have a diamond. I should have played the diamond. So I think here I'm you know, having played the cards correctly, I would have had the adjudicator on the board gain 5 health this turn. I don't know if this will be relevant or not, but we're taking another 6 here. I don't really like, but we're gaining 5 next. We have cards to get back from behind in this list. And there we won't be able to draw some cards again with the adjudicator, so that's a very big problem. Alright, so here we go. At least we're gaining some health back. Really, really great from behind. Next turn, if he attacks with everything, we just triple block with these troops, the Ancient. Wow. Okay. That's a ton of pressure. So this is how it goes. He gets to get a 1-drop, a Jovial Pipit. That's okay. The start of return, you may choose a card in your hand to transform it into a random card. It's not too bad. This board is we can deal with. We got 2 Dreamweavers down. We still have a decent amount of health. There's a ton of cards that we could draw that makes a lot of sense. Buccaneer is one of them. So here we're going to use the Prism. And we're just going to gain a charge. Going to loop back the Adjudicator and the Might Singer of Ages. Going to play the Buccaneer on the Elite. Because if we bounce the Dryad, they just replay it, and this guy is a 4/4. So we're just going to remove this. And if we replace the Elite, that means that he's not doing much on his turn. And we get it for 2 with the Dryad and trade with the Pipit. I guess that's a decent trade here. A Might Singer is very close to have the threshold required, so we're not out of the woods yet. He might be holding counter magic. We're drawing a ton of shards though. That's a real problem. Let's just get the white threshold that we need. No, we still have the white threshold that we need. We have all the threshold that we need. Mass Polymorph Dingler on the next draw would be phenomenal for us. If he's not on the holding counter magic. So we might be a bit less behind if I played optimally, but I'm not sure that this would have been enough. So here he draws a card. I have to kill Might Singer next turn, absolutely. And yeah, it's like 12 in 12 cards we've had 2 Braves and 8 resources. So in 12 cards we had 2 non-threats. So that's a bit of a flood. And even then we were able to defend pretty well against the Dreamweavers. We just needed one more threat on turn 4 and we would have been set. Like, really, we would have been ahead, I think. Now that we know that he's playing the Dreamweaver enchants, I think I'm incentivized to bring the Master Moss back. Like, we've got Braves, it doesn't show that he has Chlorophilia, so we pretty much have the same speed. We'll be on the play next turn as well. So being able to drop a Master Moss on the turn before he can play Dreamweaver, even if he has a Brave, is great. Ah, this is major here. If he doesn't have a counter magic, we might be able to come back. Trickster, Might Singer, Krakasaur, but the other Might Singer will be extremely big. We will take a big hit here. There's nowhere for us to kill her, sadly. But we can play one of our own though. Hey, Felspar, how are you doing? Long time no see. Alright, so bringing in the Braves here. So, still holding out. We might just be getting a Mass Polymorph Dingler at some point in the near future that will swing the game tremendously in our favor. Might Singer will become 7/7 next turn. So, we just take the hit here and then play Krakosaur, remove some of these, and then we can chump block. Oh, and then we lose Might Singer. Oh, we lose the Adjudicator. That's an odd choice. We take the 9. So another Might Singer, that's why. Okay, so Krikazor eats Might Singer and Dryad. Can we live another turn? He does have resources for counter magic, so we need to be careful. We need to be careful. If there's counter magic, this is game. There's no counter magic, so there's a chance. There's a definite chance for us. As 7 plus 5 is enough to chump block and kill this guy. So Transmogrifade. Gargoyle, alright. So we're just dead, right? Yep, we're just dead. Gargoyle is another card that I don't have in the list that might make it at some point. So here, seeing more of this list, I'm not sure. Oh, this was game 1, right? Loss. And we were on the draw, so I think we would just want more Dreamweavers. We want the talent. I think we keep the Master Moss. We don't want the Crow Feather. We want the Mass Polymorph Dingler. We could play Verdicts as well. But there's a ton of things that we want to play right now. Do we remove Buccaneer for Verdicts? 2 Verdicts. Does that make sense? We don't have any ways to kill early Might Singers. We really just have Dreamweaver, so I guess we do want the Crow Feathers to deal with the Might Singers. So, and if they're here late game, then they're there late game. But I guess we just want to put as much pressure as we can, and having some flight troops in the mix helps out. I just realized that we were at 61, so that's a bit of a pain, but we'll see. We had a few draws there that would have swung the game to our favor, so go first. We are on the play. We get a turn 2 Might Singer into a Shard, and we get a turn 3 Master Moss and a turn 4 Dreamweaver Enchant, so this end is great. Just need to find more resources and we're in for a big start. I haven't even tried Eurofall yet. You should, that's a ton of fun. There's a lot of value in this set. It was pushed for constructed a ton, so no resource there, so we're going to play Might Singer into a Sapphire Shard, into Arcane Focus to find another resource. We really just want resources. Our end is stacked with threats, just want more resources. Transmogrify, that's okay. Somnier would be kind of good. I love it. Hey, we found a resource. That's great. So turn 3, Redwood Master Moss, he'll be on the defensive. He'll have to play something to deal with it, and then we come in with a Dreamweaver when he has no resources open. That's the plan. All right. This should be Diamond. We don't need Diamond yet, so I'm going to play Sapphire in case we draw a Crocozor that we want to play, so we can use the Well of Life for a wild instead. We're definitely playing the Master Moss this turn though. What's the shittiest legendary in the set? That's what I usually get a lot. There's a few bad legendaries, but there's not a lot. I would say most of the legendaries are fairly playable. So maybe he's going to draw a ton of cards here, but our next turn is going to be very, very, very strong. And the turn after that as well. Fortress does a lot of things. Oh, okay, so this is why, you know, playing the resources, there's a lot of play to the resources in this deck, and this is why. So we're going to get a wide threshold here into a Crocozor, removing the 2 Might Singers. Alright. That is a lot of value for the Crocozor. So how I came to this list was that Adjudicator is most of the time is a 3/4/1 and sometimes is a 4/4/1. And I just looked at the card. It was so much card advantage. I looked at the list of cards in the set, and I tried to find, you know, cards that provided card advantage. Crocozor was on top of the list. It can easily be a 3/4/1. So I was running like a bunch of 3/4/1s, and then I looked at Might Singer. Is kind of a 2/4/1. Sometimes it's a 3/4/1. So I liked it in this configuration as well, and this is where I came in with the list. I like the addition of Diamond just for the splash. Okay, so we win. So turn 2, turn 3 Moss into turn 4 Weaver for the win. Alright, so we're going to play game 3. We're going to be on the draw. On the draw, verdicts I'm not a fan of. I'd rather present threats and deal with what he's playing. So I guess we're keeping it like that. And hope that we draw a Mass Polymorph Dingler. Heart of Embers. Well, I didn't open that many boosters, so I'm going to keep this. I mean, we've got Arcane Focus, we've got all the thresholds that we need, and if we try the game until, you know, 8 resources, we have Mass Polymorph Dingler, which is a very big deal in this matchup. So we didn't present a ton of actions so far. He's unlikely to be, you know, banking on a lot of verdicts as well. Or maybe if he has them, he side them out. Oh, we get a Trickster turn 2. That's perfect. Great find. Here we have Well of Purposes. We already have the Sapphire Threshold is good. And we've got 2 Coyotals for the Bluegrass, so we're set. Turn 2, we're just going to play the Trickster. Hopefully he doesn't have a... he doesn't have a Transmogrifade just yet. Nice, no Transmogrifades, okay. Turn 3, what do we want to draw turn 3? Oh, Counter Magic up. Another Zodiac, so we're just going to attack and hope that we get the Counter Magics. Another nice thing about this troop is that it gets under Counter Magics. And it tends to screw them if it hits, so that's always nice. Here we're going to get We're going to get another wild threshold because we really want to have 5 as... We want to have 1 diamond, 1 sapphire, and the rest is wild thresholds for the most part. Oh yeah, true. It's turn for Croc eats might times 2, turn 5 Weaver. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. That does make a lot more sense. Alright, so... And now we're in the range of Zodiac Crow Feathers. And I like not representing Diamond. He might, you know, take a chance for us not to have Diamond. And you know, being able to chump block this guy. So I really like holding the Diamond until the last minute for the Trickster. If they take a risk, they're punished for it. So we transform 1 card into a random card, so this might eat the same or another one. So there's a possible 2 cards in his hand that are random cards. Here we're just going to pass the turn. So if he's holding counter magic, there's a good chance, and has some resources in hand. No resources, so that's a game we can play, right? Do we try to get in with the Dreamweaver? We'll wait until he plays something. Right now we're not under any pressure, so we're just going to attack. Continue to, you know, peck at his cards, make his hand worse for the most part, and just continue to gather resources for Mass Polymorph Dingler. So, you know, Trickster here doing some very, very, very nice work. We're removing his counter magics. This slightly he got from the Trickster. So he's getting some values out of the Trickster, but I feel that's okay. At some point he's going to spend his resources from for the turn. And when he does, we're getting in with a Dreamweaver. Alright. Silver Talon, we're going to get, we're going to attack first. Do we want to make him counter magic something now? We could. I think we pecked at his end enough, but he might be holding Crocosaur and presenting another body on the board. It's not that great, so I think we'll just continue to get up to a nice amount of resources and a handful of threats. Fox Scout is okay. That's perfectly fine. So we're getting very, very close to Mass Polymorph Dingler. If you place something here, it should be good. So doesn't play anything. Do we try to get in with the Dreamweaver? We have another one. Even if he counter magics one, we can still play the other one. 7 resources. We have our second Sapphire Threshold for Mass Polymorph Dingler. I think we're still in health. So I guess, yeah, I think we try the Ancient now. We attacked his end a lot, so there was a decent chance that he wouldn't have the counter magic here. Still attacking with the Trickster. Yeah, Fox Scout is great against Dreamweaver. You still get a 2 cost troop out of the deal though. So it's not all upside, but it certainly, you know, helps in ending the situation. He must have a lot of random cards in hand right by this time. Unless we've been very unlucky with the hits. So he has 4 cards in hand. See, if we have 6, we need to play 3, that doesn't work. So let's try to smash in the other Dreamweaver. Let's try to smash this one in. You gotta suffocate, okay. Still attack. So we're entering the territory where next turn we Crow Feather the Trickster to transform it into a bigger threat for more damage. We know we can get back on health with Adjudicator anyway. Spider. Alright, Might Singer I love, so we're going to attack with Trickster first. Then Might Singer and Brave. Might Singer and Brave. No card. And then we Crow Feather the Brave. Do we Crow Feather the Brave? I think we Crow Feather the Trickster. We want to keep the Brave for Mass Polymorph Diggler next turn. I think this will be very important. And he needs to deal with the Might Singer. We have, 6 damage in the air as well that he absolutely needs to deal with. And this is the Mass Polymorph Diggler turn. If he doesn't have an interrupt, we should be good. So here we attack first. This, and this. That's it. That is a lot of damage. We can Crow Feather the Windsinger as well if we need to. Next turn. He does go for the block here. Alright. No problem trading the Might Singer with the Windsinger. We don't have to deal with Windsinger yet. And we do have a resource now. We're down on card. We're down on card. We're up in health. So if we just play another Flight Troop, he is likely dead. So do we play Crow Feather on the Brave now? I think we keep it for next turn. That's going to be a surprise 3 attack troop. And we're just going to play the Brave. Shuffle these in. And this is why I like Crow Feather so much. It provides a lot of attack in the air. It closes games so fast. And, half of the time it's a 3 cost. It's a 4 cost 3/3 Flight Troop that creates another 3/3 and attack, so it does 3 damage. And then it does 6, so in 2 turns, this Crow Feather just provides with 9 damage. Well, that's pretty great. So on the draw.